Ryan Coogler has steadily become one of the most respected filmmakers of his generation, known for projects like Creed, Black Panther, and his latest hit, Sinners. But long before helming major blockbusters, Coogler found himself inspired by the work of another iconic director, Christopher Nolan. In a recent feature for the Criterion Collection, Coogler shared insight into his cinematic influences while picking out films for his personal collection. Among them was Following, Nolan's 1998 debut, an indie thriller that left a lasting impact on Coogler's creative journey. "It's brilliant," Coogler said while holding up the film. "It's obviously the most indie you'll ever see. Mr. Nolan is finding his way here. A lot of his trademarks are already present, so it's great if you're coming up and want to get a taste of where he started." A creative bond beyond the screen. For Coogler, Nolan's work isn't just an abstract inspiration. The two have formed a personal connection in recent years, one that Coogler deeply values. "This is my guy," he said with a smile. "I've come to know him. I've come to know his wife. Amazing people. First and foremost, they're lovers of cinema and lovers of family. The world is richer because they're making movies." While it's not unusual for filmmakers to admire Nolan's work, Coogler's connection runs deeper. He considers Nolan a mentor, someone who helped shape both his creative and professional approach. From Following to Sinners, a full-circle moment. Nolan's Following, which tells the story of a man who trails strangers through London and ends up entangled in a dark criminal world, was a no-budget indie that paved the way for Nolan's later work. Its themes of obsession, identity, and fractured storytelling clearly struck a chord with Coogler, who has similarly woven complex emotional arcs into his own films. That influence is visible in Sinners, Coogler's newest film that released in April and has since soared both critically and commercially. Starring longtime collaborator Michael B. Jordan, the film earned over $360 million at the global box office and currently holds a 97% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. But Coogler isn't thinking about sequels or building another franchise. In a recent interview with Ebony, he explained that Sinners marks a deliberate pivot in his career. "I never think about that," he said when asked about continuing the story. "I've been in a space of making franchise films for a bit, so I wanted to get away from that. I was looking forward to working on a film that felt original and personal to me, and had an appetite for delivering something to audiences that was unique." An original voice with legendary roots. As Coogler continues to carve out his own lane, his admiration for Nolan highlights a powerful cycle in filmmaking. The best directors don't just create great stories, they inspire the next generation to do the same. With Sinners, Coogler has proven he's not just a student of cinema, but a master in his own right. And with mentors like Nolan backing him and a clear drive for originality, his next chapter promises to be just as impactful. Sinners is now available to stream on digital platforms.